Hey everybody! Welcome back to Miss Jones TV. Guys, I'm so sorry these videos are not going public for some reason. So hopefully I have figured it out. Technology is not my friend. I am trying so hard to get all of this stuff together and I am just really not doing a very good job at this virtual stuff, but we'll keep on keeping on, okay? Guys, get your things out and ready. We need our same stuff today, our flimsy book, our Go Math book, and our hardback reader, okay? So, guys, while you're doing that, another joke for you. Of course, my excited face is on. And this joke, since yesterday was about a cow, we're gonna stick with the animals, okay? What animal should you not play games with? You ready? A cheetah. Get it? Cheetah, cheater. I love it. Anyway, I cracked myself up. Don't know. Let's go ahead and start with your math. Guys, I've been checking your work as quickly as I can. I've been getting a lot of stuff in, so if you haven't got stuff back from me, I promise that you will shortly. I'm getting it out as quickly as I can, okay? So let's go ahead and start with page 738. 738. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. 739. 739. One page over. 739, guys. We're still on our shapes. We are kind of reviewing what we've learned, okay, about rules. Shapes with more than or fewer than sides. We're really looking at those rules and we're reading those directions carefully, okay? So, guys, we're going to do page 739 together, and then on your own, you're going to do the back, okay, which is a review page. All right, let's take a look at page 739. Now, we are on number one. Number one on 739. Let's take a look at our rule because the directions say circle the shapes that match the rule. On number one, it says shapes with fewer than 5 sides. So fewer means smaller. Okay, so let's look at the sides in this first shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that fewer or smaller than 5? Nope, it's not, so I can't circle it. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 4 smaller or fewer than 5? It sure is, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna circle that one, okay? Right here, we have this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Now, is 4 fewer than 5? We just had one like that, so we're gonna circle this one again. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4, so we know it goes because it's fewer than 5. Now we have this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that fewer than 5? No, that's equal to 5, so we can't circle that guy. Let's look at number 2, guys. It says shapes with more than 4. So it has to be greater or a larger number than 4, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 6 more or greater than 4? It sure is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to circle that. It's not a very good circle, is it? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 more than 4? Sure is, guys. We're going to circle that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 more than 4? We just answered that, so yes. Let's take a look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 4 more than 4? Yep, it's the same. Then we have 1, 2, and 3. Is 3 more than 4? Sure isn't, is it? It's smaller, it's less than. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. It says that Tammy drew a shape with more than 3 angles. It is not a hexagon. Which shape did Tammy draw? Now, we know that hex means 6. So first, let's find the 6-sided figure and cross it out because we know it's not a hexagon. That's what it said. Okay? Let's see. That one's not. Let's look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our hexagon, so I'm going to cross that out. Now, it said that Tammy drew a shape with more than 3. So we have to look at greater. So let's see what we've got left, okay? Let's look at this first shape. 1, 2, 3. Well, that has 3 angles, 3 sides. So that's not it because that's 3. It's not more than 3. Again, we have 1, 2, 3 angles, 3 sides. It can't be that one. Let's check out this last guy. Make sure that he has more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles, 5 sides. So this one has to be it because it's more than 3 and it's not a hexagon 6. All right? Now, let's look at the bottom part. Draw 3 shapes that match the rule. Shapes with more than 3, so 4, 5, or 6 angles, okay? So I'm going to make me a couple of shapes that I know that have more than 3 angles, and you can make some shapes, and they can be silly shapes, anything, but it has to have more than 3. So my first one here, 1, 2, 3, 4 corners are angles. My next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners are angles. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4 corners are angles, and all of them have more than 3. So I'll show you that one more time so you can check yours and see how you did, because I'm sure you did awesome. Guys, if you'll turn on the back of that page, 740. We're doing this on our own, okay? This one is just a review. Now remember, on number 2, where it says use an inch ruler, which part of our finger do we use for inches? Centimeters, we use the width of our pinky. And inches is our knuckle. It's about from here to here, the first knuckle to the second knuckle, okay? So give me an estimation, and it'll probably be close to the real thing, okay? So, and then you have your tally chart at the bottom. So go ahead and do that one on your own. You can pause this video and then send them to me on the Remind app, okay? All right, guys, going right along to our flimsy book. Get this out. Okay, guys, in our flimsy book today, for your handwriting, you're choosing one of these pages to do in cursive. So whichever one you want to do, either on page 91 or 92. Choose which one you want to do in cursive, okay? So on page 91, guys, we're with that Remember, he's a really bad driver and he goes and he stomps on his brakes. So we have to find the spelling word that means about the same as the words on the side. Now, guys, if you want to pause this video right now and do this on your own, that's great, and you can just check it right back with me, or you can stay with me, okay? Number 1, it says blanket. Which word over here is the same as blanket? Cover. Good job. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to circle the word cover and put it on number 1. Number 2, it says above. If something is above, what is it? Can you find the word on the side? Over. Good job. If it's above you, it's hanging over you. Now, guys, I'll show you my completed whenever we get through all of it, okay? Just be going along with me. Number 3 says share. Well, let's see. If I share something with you, am I doing? Now this one can be a tricky one. Now, if I have a snack and I want to share it to you, I'm going to offer you some, aren't I? I'm going to say, hey, do you want some? That's an offer. So we're going to circle the number 9 and put offer because you're going to offer somebody something if you want to share. Number 4, below. Well, we did over, so this has to be under. It's under you. Number 5. Now, guys, if I'm going too fast, just go ahead and pause. You can always catch up, and we can always check them back together, okay? Number 5, a group. A group of something. And we talked about this, can't remember if it was Monday or yesterday. We had a bunch of horses together, and it was called a herd. A herd is a group. Okay. What about a dad? That one's pretty easy, isn't it? A dad is a father. And I'll let you see my 1 through 6 before we finish up. All those words, guys. All right. Give me a high five if you got that. Good job. Okay, down at the bottom, guys, number 7. Now, it says we've changed directions. We're writing the spelling word that rhymes with the word. Okay? Worm. Germ. All right. Worm, germ. What about turn? Fern. Number 9, daughter. Water. Okay. Curb. Do you see anything with curb? Verb. I almost didn't see that one. Clever. What do you think? Clever, ever, I think, because they both sound the same at the end. Plaster, master. So we didn't use all the words. We used most of them this time. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you see mine, and you can go ahead and check and make sure that you have the same answers as me, which I'm sure that you do because you are awesome. All right, kiddos, we're going to the next page right behind that one. Now, again, we are talking about adjectives. Those are describing words. How do you describe something? Pretty girl, slippery floor. So you're describing it in a way. So up the top, it gives you a word box. And in parentheses, it tells you something you're looking for that word box, okay? So, at the very top, we have howling, icy, loud, and slippery. Well, let's read number 1. And again, if you'll follow along with me, and then I'll show you what I've got so we can check. So again, if you want to pause this video and try it on your own, come back and check with me, okay? Number 1, penguins stand in the blank wind. Well, in parentheses, it says sound. Howling, icy, loud, or slippery? Penguins stand in when the wind is just blowing. I think sometimes it can sound like it's howling, right? The howling wind. I'm going to circle that one. Number 2, the father penguin has a blank voice. Well, this one's a sound too. So I don't think a father penguin has a howling voice. To me, that would be more like a wolf, right? So which other word up at the top, icy, loud, or slippery, is a sound? Loud, a loud sound, okay? Number 3, penguins swim in blank oceans. This is a feeling, okay? Penguins swim in icy oceans or slippery oceans. I don't know that an ocean can be slippery. I guess if it iced over, right? So icy oceans, icy. Number 4, they catch blank fish with their beaks. Well, last one we have is slippery, and I think those fish would be slippery. It would be hard. It wouldn't be an icy fish. Slippery. Guys, I'm going to show you what I've got for 1 through 4. Again, you're choosing which one of these pages you want to try in cursive. And let's do with the bottom, okay? So on the bottom, it says, find the adjective in the sentence. Write the word that tells more about the underlined word. Well, guys, we're just going to circle today like we did the other day. The underlined word is what is being described, okay? So, for example, I see a pretty girl. Girl would be what's underlined. How did I describe her? Pretty. So we are circling what describes the underlined word. Number 5, the penguins hear splashing water. What kind of water? Splashing. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that one. Number 6, they step on the pointy rocks. What kind of rocks? Pointy. Number 7, penguin chicks have fluffy feathers. What kind of feathers do they have? Fluffy. Number 8, the penguins make whistling sounds. What kind of sounds? Whistling. Good job, guys. I'm going to show you those so you can check with me, which I'm sure you did amazing. All right, kiddos. After our flimsy book, we are going to our hardback readers. Again, if you'll get out your board and marker or your pencil and your piece of paper or whatever it is that you're using, go ahead and do that because we're going to play our vocab game again today. We have webbed, waterproof, steer, otherwise, whistle, junior, slippery, finally. Okay? So, I need to get mine out, don't I? Sure do. Which one of these words means a high-pitched noise? We usually do it with our mouths, and I'm not very good at it. Webbed, waterproof, steer, otherwise, whistle, junior, slippery, or finally. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shimmy! Whistle! Good job, guys. When you whistle, give me a fist bump if you got that one. All right. This one means that you are trying to make something go in a certain direction, trying to move it to a different direction, kind of like in a car. Webbed, waterproof, steer, otherwise, whistle, junior, slippery, or finally. Which one? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Steer! Good job, guys. Alrighty, guys. Now, last one. This one means that something won't get hurt if it gets wet. It will not be damaged if it gets wet. Webbed, waterproof, steer, otherwise, whistle, junior, slippery, or final. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Waterproof means it won't get damaged if you get it wet. All right, kiddos, before you all get started in your hardback reader, I would like for you to turn to page 230 in your hardback reader. because today we're going to be talking about your classroom conversation question, okay? So you're going to be answering this question, and I can even help you and give you a sentence starter, okay? Now, the question we're going to answer today is number 3. It says, how are penguins different from other birds? So we know that a penguin and other birds are different. We can think about where they live. We can think about what they do that other birds do with their eggs, things like that. So I want you to think about that. And I want you to tell me some differences, at least 2, okay? So we're going to start with penguins are different from other birds because ... And ... means what? Teacher talk for keep on writing. Penguins are different from other birds because, and you're going to tell me at least 2 reasons that they're different, okay? Like I said, think about maybe even how they look, where they live, how they care for their young, all that good stuff. So be thinking about some of the things this story said, okay? So, guys, I want you to read your story to someone at your home so you can practice being wonderful readers. And I want you to do your classroom conversation number 3. Okay? All right. Well, I will see you guys again soon. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Bye.